Thank you for moving in. We'll get started. I want to say good afternoon and welcome. I'm Rebecca Mooney. I'm the Executive Director of the Melrose Alliance Against Violence, or MAAV for short. And it is my honor and privilege to welcome all of you to our 26th annual Walk and Candlelight Vigil. We hold this event every October as part of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and joining with other communities across the country who are holding similar events. If I could have your attention, kids in the back, that would be great. Thank you. We're here because 1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men experience domestic or sexual violence in their lifetime. We're here because since last October, since our last vigil, 13 people have died as a result of domestic violence in Massachusetts. We will continue to hold this event and to work with all of you until there are no more victims. Our theme this year is Better Together, Better with You, and we are thrilled to be able to be back in person with all of you this year on this beautiful, beautiful fall day. We are stronger together and better with you. Our community art project is a photo mosaic mural that is on that brick wall right there. And if you didn't have a chance to see it before, take a look at it after the walk. It's made up of over 500 faces of community members, maybe you're one of them, together creating our walk logo. And again, it portrays the power that we have when we unite for a common purpose. Also, when you're out on the walk, look for the mural on the side of the Melrose Y, painted on the brick wall, also of the logo and our theme. It's a beautiful mural painted by Chris Rodolico and her team at Follow Your Art Community Studios. At this time, I'd like to thank and recognize Mayor Paul Broder, who is the honorary chairperson of our walk, and members of our honorary host committee who are here with us today. State Senator Jason Lewis, State Representative Kate Lipper-Garabedian, Melrose Chief of Police Mike Lyle, Middlesex DA Marion Ryan, and Superintendent of Schools Dr. Julie Kuchenberger. Thank you all for being here and for your ongoing support. This event is a true team effort, and I want to thank everyone who worked together to make it a success. Please raise your hand if you are on our walk committee, or on the MAAV Board of Directors, or on the Melrose High School Student Action Board. And let's give these folks a round of applause. And a very special thanks to our walk co-chairs, Joan Bell and Joe Garino, and also to MAAV's outreach coordinator, Leanne Cassavoy, who helps with every aspect of this event. And finally, I want to thank in advance the Melrose High School Honors Chorus, who will be singing for us in just a minute, the men's a cappella group, Blue of a Kind, who will be serenading us along the walk route, and MAAV board member and Rabbi Jessica Lowenthal, who will be offering our closing words today. As you know, this event raises awareness about domestic violence and also raises funds so that we can continue our work to prevent relationship violence. For the 5th year in a row, Joe Garino and LCM Plus has stepped up as our top sponsor and our community champion. Thank you, Joe. I also want to thank our Hometown Heroes sponsor, Stephen Longmuir of Stevens Auto Body, and our community VIP sponsors, the Anne E. Borgasani Community Foundation, Hannaford and Dumas Printers, Tom and Carolyn McDermott, the Piccolo Family Charitable Foundation, and Wakefield Cooperative Bank. Thank you. I want to thank all of our record 159 sponsors who are all listed on the back of the t-shirts and on our website. You know, it's been a difficult time these past few years for small businesses, so we really want to especially thank them for supporting us. And please frequent their businesses and thank them for supporting MAAV. Thank you. We have over 40 teams participating today. Thank you. And we also had 37 teams and 59 individuals raising money for MAAV online. And I know that many of you have donated to our pages. So I am thrilled to announce that as of a couple of hours ago when I checked, between all of the sponsorships and all of your donations, you all have raised a record $63,000 for MAAV. Unbelievable. And please know that these funds are essential to our work. The support group that we offer for survivors of domestic violence, to all of the education and prevention programs that we do in the schools and community, these are what the funds are used for. So thank you so much. A few other brief announcements before we start. The walk route this year, we're going to be going out down this sidewalk across the Fellsway, down to Main Street. We're going to take a right. We'll go a ways on Main Street. Then we'll take a right on West Foster. We'll go by the Beebe Estate, kind of curve around on Vinton, through Cedar Park. That intersection is a little tricky right now with the construction going on with the bridge, so please just be very careful. And I want to thank the Melrose Police Department for helping us out and keeping us safe today. Once you pass through that intersection after Cedar Park, we go on Tremont, back to the Fellsway, and back to the middle school. And I want to invite everybody here to return for some grab-and-go snacks, team photos, and a banner for you to sign that says, "I completed MAAV's 26th annual walk." We'd love to have your signature on that. Also, listen for church bells as we're walking, a show of solidarity and support from the houses of worship in Melrose. So 11 years ago, we started a tradition of honoring an outstanding individual that works to end domestic violence with our Advocacy and Action Award. This year, we're honoring a very special group of people, the Cataldo family. If you all would come forward at this time.
Thank you so much. Sorry, big group.
So incredible. Ursilia Cataldo Mazzarato was a vibrant and beloved mother, sister, aunt, niece, an active community member in Everett, Massachusetts, who died at the end of 2018 from domestic violence. And her family has joined together to advocate for victims and raise awareness of domestic violence in her memory and in her honor. And we are so pleased to honor them today with our Advocacy and Action Award that says, "In recognition of their outstanding leadership and commitment to ending domestic violence." Thank you so much.
On behalf of my entire family, we just wanted to thank the MAAV organization, especially Rebecca, for everything that you've done for us, all your support in the last couple years. And we're just so honored, truly grateful for this award, and we will continue to raise awareness to domestic violence. Thank you.
I'd also like to mention that we are very honored to have some friends and family members of Alicia Haywood here today with us. She is one of the victims that we'll be honoring in just a minute. And they also raised over $3,000 for us, their team, Forever Alicia. And we're just so grateful to them and just so glad that you could be with us today. And her good friend, Jen, will be lighting the candle and reading her name during the vigil today. So, as I mentioned before, since our vigil last year, 13 people have died as a result of domestic violence in Massachusetts. We honor and remember them now.
Isonder Perez Gonzalez, age 26, of Springfield, Massachusetts, was shot and killed on September 12, 2020.
Tina Amore, age 49, of Beverly, was killed on December 20th, 2020.
Kristen Carey, age 37, of Charlton, was killed on January 2nd, 2021.
Michael Ritchie, age 51, of Marshfield, was killed on January 29th, 2021.
Danielle Taylor, age 30, of Mashpee, was killed on February 8th, 2021.
Saharbanu Randani, age 76, of Westboro, was killed on March 6th, 2021.
Rona Padalena, age 35, of Bedford, was killed on March 26, 2021.
Celeste Marte LeBron, age 49, of Lowell, was killed on April 20th, 2021.
Jahara D'Alto, 42, of Boston, was killed on May 2nd, 2021.
Fatima Yazin, age 27, of Boston, was killed on May 2nd, 2021.
Jamie Dickinson, age 34, of Oxford, was killed on June 22nd, 2021.
Alicia Haywood, age 42, of Easton, was killed on July 29th, 2021.
Diane Silviera, age 71, of Taunton, was killed on August 29th, 2021.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll your head and look around. You will be found. 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 There's a place where you don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
Across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh,
someone will come running
oh,
to take you home.
Take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new. All is new. It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see that all is new. All is new. You are not alone. 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 You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not.
You are not alone.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found.
So let the sun come streaming in,
'Cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again.
lift your head and look around.
You will be found.
Even when the dark comes crashing through,
You will be found.
someone to carry you.
You will be found. You will be found.
Our hearts are heavy as we have remembered all those lost just in 1 year to domestic violence in our state. But we know that there are so many more people who need to hear and see that they are not alone. That when they are ready, there is a community of people here to help. So often, we don't realize the impact that we have on others, whether they're close friends or family, acquaintances we see once in a while. Sometimes we encounter a stranger, and through one small interaction, we make a difference in their lives. Every single person here today has an immense amount of power. By showing up today, by walking together, we are amplifying our voices. In a moment, we will embark on a journey. This walk is the physical embodiment of our hearts reaching out to those who feel alone and unsafe. This walk is every one of us saying, we believe you, we are here for you, and we will support you. As we set out on this collective journey, we know that there is so much more work to do. Whether it is providing support groups, educating our children on safe and loving relationships, or providing resources to concerned loved ones, MAAV is working day in and day out to make a difference in our world, one person at a time. So let us walk today, reminding ourselves and others of the importance of this work. And tomorrow, we will continue on, showing up again and again until organizations like MAAV are no longer needed. Thank you for joining together, for marching forward, and reminding everyone that we are better together, and we are always better with you. At this point, I invite you to follow the Catalso family as they lead us in this walk.